and reporter Allie LaFour. And looking at both of these teams, Richard, both great.
Here we go.
Passing squads, two of the better assist teams in the NBA.
This is how basketball was intended to be played. A team offense, making the extra pass, moving the ball. This is the type of basketball that basketball people love to watch.
Yeah, it's a beautiful brand of ball for sure, just a joy to watch. And the starting group for the Celtics. Tatum and Horford at the forward slots. Malcolm Brogdon out there with Jaylen Brown. And it's Williams in at center, blocking down the middle. Pass to Brown. Horford with it. Jackson in his pocket. No good off the back of the rim.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Up high and down it goes on the lob.
The team first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Tatum from long range. The rebound by Jackson.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Here's Brooks. That shot is off. Tatum with some nice D.
When it comes to the Grizzlies, a lot of this season is about erasing the memory of their playoff loss last year. It was a disappointing end to their season.
Second chance shot. Adams grabs the miss.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
Nails it from three.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
Out of bounds, it'll be Grizzlies ball. But with Memphis's 2021-2022 season, it still has to be considered a success, right?
Yeah, I think it was a successful season, but as a whole, this young team, they won their division, but the hopes were so much higher going into the postseason than just the second round.
And the Celtics making a change here. Smart's checked in.
That play is Morant's ball-handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
There's Tatum with the three. It's rebounded by Memphis.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Brooks, the pass to Jackson. The three is up. Gets the three to fall.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Yeah, the D is looking helpless to stop them right now. They're doing whatever they want to do on offense.
Tatum with room to shoot. Plenty of room to knock down that one.
And that ends their drought. You could feel the frustration building with each miss.
Yeah, not the start that they wanted, but maybe that basket was all they needed to get into a little bit of a rhythm.
Morant, the pass to Brooks. Lets the three fly. Hauled in by Brown. Boston's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Tries it from 19. Yes, great play by Horford to set him up.
Yeah, the savvy of Horford on display. Just tremendous passing as a big.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Horford. No good, off the front rim. Boston trailing. On the wing, Tatum, guarded by Bane. A blocking foul is called as the shot goes down.
What muscle on that finish. It's hard trying to prevent Tatum from converting. Jason Tatum, still so young. His game's still evolving. Over the last couple years, he's been getting to the line more and more, and that's huge.
Morant, the pass to Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
Oh, nice one-handed jam there, B.A.
Hey, little exclamation point. Tatum from long range. He drops it from range. Tatum's got 8. And Jason Tatum seeing his free throw attempts increase. What's that tell you, Richard?
Well, it just tells me that he's playing with more intensity, but he's also playing smarter. Jason's using his athleticism to force the issue. Get to the easy points at the line. That's what your thoughts are.
Brooks, the pass to Morant. Counted from distance. 9 points in the game.
Oh, Morant sinks the answer with authority. He's feeling the competitive fire after that last trade.
And here's Brown for 3. Doesn't go for him. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Inside, Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
And if you try to block his shot, you risk getting posterized because he is good at using that height to his advantage.
Tatum finds Brown. The kick to Tatum. The three ball. Knocks down the long J.
Strong from three-point land. Tatum is about a 40% shooter from deep. That's impressive.
Outside Bane. Takes a three. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Outside, Brown. And that one's good. Brown's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Sometimes Brown just looks unstoppable. A little contact doesn't bother him at all.
And so it's Memphis with a 6-point lead at the close of the quarter. And they push the tempo in this one, getting out in. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Grizzlies? And so it's Boston with it. 6-point game. They've got Ja Morant. John Conchar is out there with Jackson. Then it's Xavier Tillman. And it's Jones in a two-guard. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter. And RJ, you look at the road the Celtics had to the finals last year. Man, that's as tough as it gets.
BA, when I tell you going through Durant and then Giannis, and then you saw the way that the Heat pushed them, and then you see the Warriors in the finals as a reward, that is as tough of a road as you will ever find, and I don't see anything phasing this team now, BA.
And he lobs it up to the rim. And the officials call goaltending, so they'll award the basket.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. Pass to Smart. Now Brown. He takes it in. Comes up empty down low.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Now here's Jones. Back to Morant. Jackson outside. Here's Conchar. 5 on the clock. Tillman with a screen. Releases. Misses off the left iron.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the...
Whoa!
Nice!
What a huge jam!
Gracious.
Big time right there.
Mercy, Jason Tatum is a bad man.
Pass to Conchar. And here's Jones. Now here's Jackson. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Pure from three-point range. Tillman's got 5 points.
He's been playing great unselfish basketball, really putting the rock in the hands of the right shooters.
His court vision has been on display in this one. He's doing a tremendous job just orchestrating the offense beautifully. When we evaluate players, one thing that gets overlooked, age. Take Jaren Jackson Jr. He was only 18 when he got drafted in 2018.
Morant against Smart. Left side, Morant. Back to Jones. From behind the arc. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. White, he's checked in for Boston. And here the second quarter of action. Just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. You know, for Triple J, it took time to develop. Year 4 with Memphis was a special one, Richard.
Jackson unlocked his defensive potential amongst the best shot blockers in the entire league. You have to give those young guys time before making a true jump.
And an emphatic jam on the lob.
And it's so difficult to defend Morant in a pick and roll because not only can he get his own, but he can also create passing angles in very tight spaces.
Takes the three, and there's White. That's good on the assist from Williams.
And what kind of defense was that? You can't give up wide open threes like that. What are you doing?
Tillman with a screen. Here's Morant. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
And those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Tatum. Here's Horford. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside for Morant. Tillman. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Tatum. The kick out to White. Here's Horford. Another shot. Offensive rebound. Williams passes to Horford. Outside Tatum. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Morant. Going inside. And so he draws the foul. Headed to the line to shoot a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Every night, John Morant has a hard job to do. He draws the opponent's toughest defender in each game they play. That's how talented of a scorer he is.
Muscala, he's checked in for Horford.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, John Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Muscala, the screen. Tatum.
You love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
First free throw is good. The Grizzlies making a switch here. And so Tatum nails both of them.
It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Jones against Smart. Left side Jones. Here's Aldama. Fires high post. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. What has them in front right now, by and large, they're taking great shots. We'll be right back. We hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Well, if he's hit threes like he did in the first half, he's going to have a monster night.
And let's see if the D adjusts, make life a little more difficult on him.
On the court right now for the Celtics. Smart and White make up the backcourt. Mike Muscala out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Williams in at the 5. And when you're trying to slow down a top scorer, often the game plan is to get physical. Grant, you would know better than anybody. What's it like in the trenches here?
Well, B.A., it's interesting. I mean, it can wear on you. It's a mental challenge. When you're in the trenches trying to slow down a great offensive player, it really becomes a battle of wills. You have to stay focused. You have to be disciplined. And most importantly, you just cannot take a play off and allow a great player to get going.
Knocked loose. White with the steal. In transition. And finished off by Tatum.
Put that one-man show on Broadway.
That's one way to go with the alley-oop. Brooks against Tatum. Low block shot. The rebound by Muscala. Boston trailing. 3-on-3. It's Smart on the wing. Here's Tatum driving inside. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity opportunity and a three-point play. That's on Steven Adams. That one drops. He ties it up.
What strikes me about Jason Tatum is really his versatility. He's got any move for any situation that you throw at him. His moves have moves. His counters have counters. That is a man that can finish plays or make them.
And he takes that one up and powers it through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Yeah, the second half in stark contrast with the first. Coach must have gotten on them a little bit at halftime.
Here's Aldama. No good with the triple. Here are the Celtics with the ball. They've outscored them 10-2 during this run. Pass to Williams. And here's Muscala. Back to Williams. There's the foul. It'll go on Tyus Jones. That's his first foul of the game. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Jackson, he's checked in for Aldama. Bain comes in for Kennard. And it's Morant in for Jones. Brooks against Tatum. Williams on the wing. 4 on the clock. And stolen by Bain. Jackson against Smart. Jackson, pass to Morant. Now here's Jackson. Outside Morant. The three. Yes. And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
It's been all about Ja tonight. He can score in so many different ways.
White can't hit.
And sometimes on defense, you could just get lucky.
Outside Morant. Throws it up high. And it's Adams missing.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Just go to show how tight your timing needs to be on this kind of play.
The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 in this third quarter. Outside Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Showing off that Morant attacks the basket with just such intensity. There's not much any defense can do with it.
White for 3. Muscala finds Williams. Here's White. Lets it go from deep. Sends it home from three-point land. White's got 9.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Morant, the pass to Bain. Six to shoot. To the inside. Here's Jackson. The rebound by Muscala. Muscala's got 4 rebounds now. Morant against White. Muscala, screen on Morant. Knocks down the triple. White's got 9 points here in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
Here's Morant. Brooks, right side. Tries again. And the layup is good off the glass.
Keeping pace here. That's an excellent move inside.
That one no good. Some impressive scoring and still a quarter to go. Who will gain the upper hand in the fourth? And when we...
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies youth dance.
Man, I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. Memphis has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Bain and Brooks out on the wing. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. Brooks against Tatum. Pass to Morant. Shot clock at 5. Goes back up. The rebound, Celtics.
It seemed like he changed his mind during the layup, tried to pull off another shot, and choked.
Brown passes to Williams. The drive by Tatum. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Brooks. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. They get it back, and Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul. Smart's checked in for Brogdon. Outside Morant. Adams a screen. Morant, the pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
You want to stop Adams when he rolls, but honestly, Steven is such a force. Sometimes you can't stop him.
Outside, Brown. And he makes it.
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Adams with a screen on Brown. Down low. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
Jackson against Horford. Releases. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Brooks outside. Jackson outside. And there's a 3-second violation.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
For Boston, they've gotten just 1 shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the 4th. Shoots. That one a little long. The Grizzlies have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Brooks with it. Picked up by Tatum. Brooks, the pass to Jackson. Back to Brooks. Shot clock at 6. Jackson outside. Nice move. And the shot goes. Now it's a 4-point Grizzly lead.
Shy away from the big moment. No hesitation from Jackson Jr. on that shot.
Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
There you go, JB. I love his confidence. One of his strongest traits.
Outside Morant. Jackson the screen from outside the arc. Outside for Brooks. Hauled in by Brown. Boston has got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in. Tatum from long range. That one doesn't drop. Now Memphis takes it the other way. They've led by as many as 11. The drive by Brooks. Pass to Bain. Jackson outside. And here's Morant. On the take. And then Morant with the jam.
Talk about stepping up in a big way.
What a huge play, coming through when it matters most.
Here's Brown. Oh, misses the dunk.
That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Jackson against Horford. Fades and shoots. Outside for Morant. To the paint. Here's Bain. Drilled from 11 feet out. And the Grizzlies lead by 6.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Here's the Grizzlies with the ball. Here in the 4th, they've allowed just 4 points. It's Memphis winning this one. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these...
I smack clowns with mad style.
much these teams run, Clark, the bench play could be big.
Absolutely, Kevin. I mean, with how much these teams like to get up and down and push it, I think it's going to be one of those windshield wiper games. So a bunch of guys could get some action tonight.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Two big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the guard position. Edwards against Bain. Here's Towns. Yep, that one goes in there.
Capable of finding his open guys. Edwards getting better at improving his overall floor awareness. Nice to see.
And so it's Bain who brings up the ball for Memphis. Driving to the basket. Plays it up and banks it in.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy having the responsibility of guarding him.
Jackson gets the bucket.
Oh, quick thinking from Jackson. When he's rising and firing fast, you know he's in the zone.
Count that bucket.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Now, here's Bain. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Brooks with it. Working on McDaniels. Shot clock at 6.
Well, I like the effort that Edwards is making to commit to defense, not letting the shooter get by him.
Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns is having?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And the #1 overall pick in 2015, Karl Anthony Towns has been the franchise player in Minnesota, but out to prove he can be the cornerstone on a contender.
Adams laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this is where Adams has the biggest impact. The closer to the basket, the more effective he is.
Gobert with a screen on Bain. Edwards passes to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. Edwards against Bain. Gobert. He can't get that one to fall. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Greg, in order for Towns to get the Wolves to where they want to go, and certainly where he wants to go, how does he take the next step?
For me, last season, an inconsistent playoff performance for Cat. He's got to make an imprint on the game, even when shots aren't falling.
Morant finds Brooks. Good, and a nice assist from Morant.
Inside, outside, mid-range. Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. Minnesota shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Been at the line last season, about 78% as a team. Pretty solid numbers.
And Edwards drops them both.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
Oh, here's Edwards.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What? You mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas. I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
Conley against Morant. Back to Bain. 3-pointers off the mark. And so Conley will bring the ball up for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And last year, Minnesota had a tough end to their season. In their 10th playoff appearance, they made their 9th first-round exit. And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's Morant. After Anthony Edwards made that last 3-pointer. Back to Bain. Shot to stop the run. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Minnesota leading by 5. Towns with it. Guarded now by Jackson. Towns kicks to Edwards. Outside Conley. Out to Edwards. Morant with the steal. And here we go. The Grizzlies on a fast break. It's Brooks on the wing, and that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And, you know, even though they didn't come up with the steal, that's still a nice defensive play.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Edwards. Bain against Edwards. 4 on the clock. Adams, the pass to Brooks. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. We've got 22 seconds left here in the first quarter. Stolen by Jackson. The drive by Brooks. Now the pass to Bain. And the layup's good off the glass.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Here's Gobert. Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for Minnesota. He finishes.
Fans, please give a big round of applause for your...
And getting going here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And one other thing they've done well today, guys, share the ball. I mean, set up teammates and just playing unselfishly.
At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot. That's the lineup out there for the Grizzlies. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. Here's Towns. That one's not going to go. Some solid defense there from Jackson. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket. Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
Here is Conley. The Grizzlies making the shot. McDaniels finds Edwards. And they go to the intentional foul. Drake, Father Time is undefeated, and every player has to make the decision when it's time to retire. How big a factor was age for you?
Well, you don't want to leave anything on the table, but your body will tell you when it's time. I know that was the case for me.
Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And so here's Memphis, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Back to Adams. Shot clock at 5. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Kennard for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Minnesota now the other way. Out to Edwards. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Back to Towns. Beyond the arc. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
Among big men, Towns is one of the very best spot-up shooters there is, and very consistent on the catch-and-shoot jumpers.
Now here's Adams. Wide open look. Gobert pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 6. Edwards drives in. And Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
And one of the biggest stories of the summer was Rudy Gobert being traded. Gets a fresh start with the Timberwolves. The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, And that's exactly how you draw it up.
Here's Towns, following the basket by John Morant. Gobert down low. Brooks covering. Gobert can't hit.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the
2
paint.
minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
At the elbow, it's Jackson. Out to Brooks. Back to Jackson. And Jackson throws it down hard.
And the flush from Jackson Jr. Great wingspan, and at 6'11", he's got a little nasty in it.
Edwards drives in. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. The Timberwolves again can't hit. The Grizzlies trail by 4. Jackson with it. Conley picks him up, and he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Memphis. Now here's Brooks. Out to Morant. Clark trying to get open. And it's Morant missing. And it's Towns with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter.
Well, you love to see Edwards shine on offense like this. I know it's got to be making his coach happy, too.
Here's Kennard. Anthony Edwards making his last shot. Count them 1. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down to 4 again on the bucket from Kennard. Inside. Mr. Gobert. Kicks to McDaniels. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Edwards finds McDaniel. Towns in the corner. Passes it to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
You won't find a higher percentage shot in this league. Gobert from ground zero.
The Grizzlies trail by 6. Now, here's Kennard. Takes it off the glass. Kennard's got 4 points this quarter.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
It's Edwards on the wing. Kennard covering.
Grizzlies foul.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
How about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Anthony Edwards.
He hits both from the stripe. 11 seconds left here in the second. Kennard on the wing. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. With thanks, David, and we'll be back.
Your Grizzlies 21. The Timberwolves 27.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
And he's shown just how adept he can be at creating contact and then cashing in at the line.
Well, you know, in that first half, it was a common occurrence. He got to the stripe time and time again.
On the court for Minnesota. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point. Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Aldama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Jones from outside. Minnesota with the rebound. Here's Gobert. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Gobert's got the lead up to 8 now for the Timberwolves.
And how about the play by Gobert there in the paint? Not afraid to get physical on his way to the basket.
And it's Clark with the jam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition switch ignited.
Now here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
Boy, in sync with his teammate on that possession. Well done by Towns on that pass.
And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. 8-point game. The pass to Clark. 90 seconds now into the second half. Pass to Kennard. Clock at 4. Back to Clark. For Gobert. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
It's on Anthony Edwards.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
Yeah, exactly. Prevent the layup, give them a little bump, and then maybe they'll think twice about coming into the lane next time. And if they don't think about it, at least they might be distracted by your presence.
And Memphis making a change here. Adams checked in. Edwards against Kennard. Passes it to Adams. And out of bounds as the Timberwolves gain possession. So it's Minnesota now. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Conley against Jones. It's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. And it's Memphis on the break. It's stolen by Gobert. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet.
Boy, Edwards doing a nice job excelling in transition. Has a really good understanding of how to field the lane and get where he needs to be.
Jones against Conley. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, the D has not been able to keep the ball out of the paint at that end of the court.
The Grizzlies shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game. Minnesota leading by 7. Conley dishes to Edwards. Into the lane. Off target at the rim. And Adams has got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Jackson finds Adams.
2 minutes remaining in the quarter.
Jackson down low. Working on McDaniels. Kicks it out to Jones. Bain against Edwards. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Great tee that time from Edwards. Timberwolves have gone 3 of 5 to start the second half, developing a nice rhythm out there. Pass to McDaniels. Adams against Edwards. Some solid defense there from Jackson. The Grizzlies trail by 7. 3-pointer. Brooks buries the long-range jumper. Brooks has got 5.
Oh, spacing the floor. Brooks is comfortable shooting it from deep.
Here's Gobert. Out to Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. The pass to Conley. Towns in the corner. Back to Conley. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And Towns the bucket on the assist from Conley. 10 points for him.
You know, with his 3-point shooting and inside scoring ability, I think that's the key shot for Towns. The in-between mid-range shot, and he's pretty much unguardable when he's knocking that down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Hey, guys, I know I'm stating the obvious here, but those could be an important 2 points considering how close this game is.
Towns, a good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
And, you know, you got multiple options with this guy coming out of the screen. He can go pick and pop on you. He can go pick and roll. Towns can hurt you either way.
And Adams kicks to Jones. Brooks outside. Shoots over McDaniel. And so it's Minnesota with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their lead is where it is because... Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the 4th quarter could have even more action in store for us. The Grizzlies trail by 6. The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
He threw that one down. Adams, one of the fiercest competitors in the league.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I think they put an emphasis on attacking the basket. And watching this, you can see why. They have just carved the defense up here with relative ease.
The other thing they've done is they have not shied away from the mid-range game. I mean, plenty of points coming their way off of jump shot opportunities. I like that.
Brooks kicks to Jackson. Launches a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Edwards drives in, throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a three-point play. That's on Jaren Jackson.
You know, with his strength and body control, Edwards should be an and-one machine at this level.
Memphis trailing here. Now Morant. And finished off by Morant.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Conley finds Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A free throw drops for Gobert. And Gobert drops them both.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Morant against Conley. Outside, Bain. Jackson a screen on Conley. And Morant throws it down.
And how about that display of athleticism by Morant, flying up in the air for the game? The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Stolen by Brooks. And he banks in the layup.
Oh, nice play from Brooks down in the paint. Not afraid to get physical on the inside.
Edwards drawing the double team. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And those are the kinds of mistakes that are magnified when we're talking about a game down the stretch.
Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the 4th. Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And you got to close off those avenues to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Towns for 3. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Brooks up on top. McDaniels defending. Brooks misses. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Edwards, that's good. Edwards got 5 points in the quarter.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Conley against Morant.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
5 on the clock. And finished off by Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Conley kicks to Edwards. Back to Conley. Towns against Jackson. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Driving the lane. Good, and the assist goes to Towns. Towns has got 5 assists in the game. Outside Jackson. 4th quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. And the dunk by Jackson.
And that's a player with no fear. Jackson steps to the forefront, goes out and gets them a massive bucket.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the raft.
Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
And going back to college, Morant's made a habit of rising to the occasion.
Morant with the steal. Pass to Adams. Nice move. Outside for Jackson. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Adams with the screen on Conley. Shot from free throw range. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams.
Huge turnover there, and at a bad time, too. You have to value every possession.
This could be a turning point.
Critical possession right here.
Conley dishes to Edwards. He kicks it to Towns. Back to Edwards. Feeds it to Towns. And that one is off. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
All eyes are on Conley, a normally confident shooter. Can he sink the free throw?
It's the first, and that ties the game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives them the lead.
He's basically automatic from the line, not the guy you want to send there now.
Timeout called the Grizzlies. They trail by one. We've got 13 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
And we call those ATOs, or plays run after a timeout. They often make the difference in a game.
Out to Brooks to win the game. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's Minnesota taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of everything.
I smack clowns with mad style.
confidence. It'll be the Celtics off the tip. So the opening lineup for the Timberwolves. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Conley in at the point.
One thing that's defined Mike Conley's career in the NBA is his mastery and understanding of the point guard position. Don't sleep on his athleticism now either, though. Vertical at the combine was 40.5 inches. Folks, not a lot of people achieve that number.
Here's Brown. It's rebounded by Rudy Gobert. From deep three-point range. Missed it. Now 0 for 1 on this game.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Tatum passes to Brown. Austin again missing. And if you know about Conley's family, you know where he gets his athletic ability.
Well, we know Mike Sr. is a gold medalist in the triple jump. He's in the track and field Hall of Fame. No wonder Mike Jr. can jump out of the gym.
Tatum from long range hits the three-pointer.
Boy, from the moment he entered the league, Jason Tatum has proven to be a knockdown three-point shooter. Huge asset for his team.
Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Here's Conley. And he drains the quick shot.
I like that decision right there. Don't try to force a shot inside. Kick it out.
Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
The Timberwolves have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Edwards.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Celtic ball.
The Celtics have gone only 1 of 6 so far. Well, the Timberwolves struck gold by getting the #1 pick in the 2015 and 2020 NBA drafts.
You were so right, B.A. Selecting Karl Anthony Towns and Anthony Edwards, respectively. 2 important players that have already had a tremendous impact on this team.
Now here's Tatum. This one for 3. And the three-pointer goes. Tatum's got 6.
Well, off the dribble, Jason Tatum continues to perfect multiple options in his arsenal.
Stripped away. Now the Celtics on the move. And he's going for the lob. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. Pass to Conley. Tipped. Fast break. Here come the Celtics. And Williams punches it home.
Oh, don't you love how unselfish Marcus Smart is? Sees the open man, whips the pass over in just the right amount of space.
Here's Brown, and there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, good whistle there.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That one's off.
At the line for your Celtics, Jaylen Brown.
And the second free throw is good.
Boy, guys, what extraordinary growth from Jaylen Brown over the course of his young career. Tighter handle, consistency from deep. This guy is serious about his craft, and it's paying dividends.
Here's Cornette. Williams finds Tatum. Up and over Conley. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Minnesota has gone just 1 of 6 from downtown. Tatum with it, and it's Gobert picking him up. And Mike Conley picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
He didn't have his feet planted.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter.
Well, Tatum is a 3-level scorer, able to get to that jumper when it's available, this time working the interior.
Let's go with a 3. Knocks it down from distance. Tatum's got 11 points. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it. He's got a nice feel for that crossover, but you still have to finish.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
You see his active hands knocking that pass out of bounds.
Well, that's what you call a game of inches. They talk about it in football. We see it right there.
Pass to McDaniels. Into the lane. Back to Conley. Here's Gobert. 16 feet out. The rebound, Celtics. Brown's got 4 rebounds in the game. To the inside. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Offensive rebound, Celtics. There's the triple. Fires in the triple. Poke loose, and it's out of bounds to Minnesota.
They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
7 seconds left in the first quarter. Back to Daniels. From downtown. And so it's Boston finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. They've been lights out from deep, and it's a big reason why they... If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And for the Celtics here, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
On the court for the Timberwolves, second quarter underway. Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. Down low. Blocked! Outside Tatum. And again, Boston with the triple. Doris, the last few years, we've seen teams put together rosters loaded with talent, but it hasn't always translated to rings.
I think what we've learned, Brian, is that just accumulating talent is not enough to win in this league. What you have to find is a team that fits together well in terms of the individual parts. There also has to be that elusive chemistry. You can't define it, hard to win without it. Each season, Jason Tatum has added something to his offensive arsenal, and right now he's putting everything to exceptional use.
And that one's good from Conley.
Well, what a terrific possession. Attack in the painted area.
Pass to Cornette. Smart outside from deep. Minnesota with a rebound. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played.
Marcus Smart. First personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Towns.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns, one of those 5 men that you can play in a big lineup, you can play in a small lineup. Because of the diversity of his offensive game, you can mix his spots on the floor. So important.
Here's McDaniels. He got a piece of it. Outside Tatum. The offensive rebound. Back to Smart. From deep. Pass to Cornette. The 3. Can't connect. Now 2 of 6 for the game for Minnesota. They've gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. Edwards fires from way outside. Offensive rebound, Timberwolves. Here's Gobert. Tatum with a steal. And here's Brown for 3. Boston again missing. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Conley on the attack. Tatum with the block.
Probably the most underrated aspect of Jason Tatum's game is his defense. Size, length, strength, you name it, sends that one back. What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
And here we go, the Celtics on the run. Count the basket. And the Celtics lead by 15.
How confident is Jaylen Brown in his handle? The dribble drive through traffic, really nice.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Edwards against Tatum. Williams passes to Tatum. Now Brown. Back to Tatum. Launches it. And it's Gobert with a rebound. The Timberwolves shooting around 29% in quarter number 2. Conley on the attack. And it's in there.
Well, Mike Conley understands how to draw contact and still try to get a shot opportunity. He'll go to the line for the end one.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. To the middle. And stolen by Gobert. It's Edwards on the wing. Towns for 3. Here's Gobert. And it's in. Off the glass. Gobert's gotten his second bucket.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Tatum passes to Brown. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Anthony Edwards. The first free throw is good.
At the line for the Celtics.
It's both from the stripe. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 from the field in the second.
Well, a big trade over the summer, bringing Rudy Gobert to the Wolves. And it's a bit of a fresh start for Gobert, a main star of this team that is loaded with talent, but needed that defensive anchor.
Second chance effort. And the layup good by Edwards. Edwards got 7 points.
Boy, Rudy Gobert usually the recipient of that kind of pass. That was nicely done, Rudy.
Tatum's got room. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
All alone from mid-range. You gotta think he's kicking himself.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. He's got 13.
Well, just such a smooth, pretty lefty stroke. That three-point opportunity for Mike Conley, yes, sir.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Tatum from long range. It's intercepted. And now the T-Wolves on the break. No good on the 3. And stolen by Gobert. Conley passes to Edwards. And so it's the Boston Celtics closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. Really mucking it up on deep. All right, good stuff, Allie. And
25. And let's hear it for the
happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he's played with great energy in the first half. Very disruptive at the defensive end.
Well, it was about effort and anticipation. Hard to get into an offensive rhythm when you know this guy is lurking.
Horford and Williams together in the front court. Smart and Brown, a great defensive backcourt. And it's Gallinari in at the 3, the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Celtics.
Oh, my goodness. How about that move by Jaylen Brown? That is spectacular.
Pass to Gallinari. Here's Brown. Fires for 3. Nails it from 3. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
Well, Gallinari a scorer at heart, but how about the unselfishness? Perfectly sets up his open teammate.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got rebound number 8 here already in the game. Williams passes to Horford. Driving in. Brown against Gobert. Back to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kick out to Brown. 3-pointer. The shot misses. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Towns passes to Edwards. Jacks up a three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Towns. Edwards got 10.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
Back to Brown. Here's the three. Gets the three to fall. 13 points in the game.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Oh, it's blocked by Williams.
Well, he's got moves and counter moves inside. Towns makes the defender pick his poison.
First one falls for him. And Towns' three-pointer is elite. But some don't think centers should float around beyond the arc. What's the balance there, you think, Grant?
Well, I mean, first of all, it just shows how the game has evolved with big guys shooting like him. The bottom line, just play with aggression and don't settle. That triple is a weapon. You also got to use your size and skill inside just as often.
Horford, a screen on McDaniels. Brown drives in.
You love the activity of Jaylen Brown, using that athleticism to do damage on the offensive glass.
Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Outside Edwards. Over to the left wing. Smart against Towns. The shot comes out. Some solid defense from Williams. Gallinari against Gobert. Horford for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gobert's got 9 rebounds now. Here's Towns. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, you think about the resurgence for Karl Anthony Towns in the 21-22 season. Selected to his 3rd All-Star game, he actually won the three-point contest, and consider in the regular season, 50, 40, 80% shooting. Really sound basketball.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. And for Towns, team success was the biggest change for him in that 2021-22 season.
It was, B.A., because when you consider out of his first 7 seasons in the league, it's only the 2nd time his team finished with a winning record. But Towns is looking to make that a regular occurrence from this point forward.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. And a miss there on the triple. The Celtics have gone 4 of 8 in the 3rd. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Stolen by Conley.
Celtics foul. Al Horford. First personal foul. 3rd team.
Minnesota has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Gobert with a screen on Horford. Towns against Williams. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, good offense comes from great defense. This lead is only getting stronger with plays like that.
Outside McDaniels. 6 on the shot clock. Towns for 3 on target from range. Towns has got 8 here in this quarter.
This is what your offense is designed to do. Get Karl Anthony Towns something in rhythm.
Here's Brown. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
First personal foul.
Free throw good. Brown.
At the line for the Celtics.
So he gets them both. 1:05 left to play in the 3rd quarter here. Conley with the ball. Now Horford defending. And out of bounds. Boston will have it. 56 seconds left to play in the 3rd. Smart passes to Horford. Tries it from the top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls. And the Celtics lead by 12.
I'll tell you, for a big man, what a beautiful stroke Al Horford has. The jumper is wet.
Here's Towns. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Robert Williams picks up 1.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
And so Towns nails them both.
Productive trip to the line. He doesn't like to leave points on the table.
It's Brown on the wing, guarded by Edwards. Williams, a screen on Edwards. Pass to Smart. Just 5 to shoot. Horford. Rebound Minnesota. Gobert's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Conley finds Edwards. Now here's Towns. Another miss by Minnesota. Horford right side. Smart for 3. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Boston Celtics. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today coming from an unlikely position. It's the big fella with the sweetest pass of the day.
Well, we have some elite passing big men in the NBA, and you love that skill. Wow.
With 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store. On the court for the Timberwolves, Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the 1. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
He pushed a little too hard there trying to close the gap. And yes, he paid the price.
That's a big miscue, and you hate to see that happen at this point in the game.
Conley against Smart. Brown passes to Smart. Here's Tatum. Whoa!
That's this guy is capable of some amazing finishes. Jason Tatum, my goodness.
Here's Towns. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Celtics.
Yeah, they've done a great job of challenging every shot they can. Their totals in the block column are a result of that aggression.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Tatum inside, McDaniels covering. A nice shot by Tatum. Tatum's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, the increasing strength of Jason Tatum is making it harder to knock him off his path. That is nice.
Back to Towns. Gobert on the high post. Clock at 6. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Towns in. Oh, hey! How about that?
How about the creativity, the athleticism? That's a rare combination for a guy his size. Go to work, Cat.
Outside Tatum. Driving to the basket. And finished by Tatum. Wow!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And it's going to be a 3-second call.
Ooh, talk about a way to deflate the team.
Well, I think it kills your energy, and it certainly kills your momentum.
The Celtics have got all 4 shots to go in this final quarter. Pass to Brown. Back to Tatum. Here's Cornette. Smart outside. Tatum with it. From deep 3-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Towns a screen on Smart. Conley passes to Towns. Towns double team. Conley against Smart. Here's Towns. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Now, Karl Anthony Towns can make face-up perimeter jump shots, no doubt. But when he's got this part of his game cooking, look out.
There's Tatum with the 3. They get it back. Pass to Cornette. Back to Tatum. For three. Gets the three ball to go. Tatum's got 12 points here in the second half.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
Edwards, the pass to Towns. Basket counts. Towns has got 8 points here in the quarter.
Don't you love how Towns' hands are always ready to receive the pass? Terrific job on the pick and roll.
And he commits the intentional foul.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
First team foul.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Outside, Brown. The three is up. Towns with a rebound.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
To the wing, right side. Out to the right wing. Launches a three. Again, the miss by Towns.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Celtics.
I'd say the rim protection really turned things around in their favor.
Yeah, their defensive rotations have been superb. They've been trying to challenge every shot. I love their effort.
And what a huge performance it was for Jason Tatum.
He was all over the place, pressuring ball handlers, jumping the passing lanes. His steals made a huge impact on this game.
Here's Towns. Blocked! And they'll get another chance. McDaniels passes to Towns. And out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Boston ball.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And here's Brown for three. Outside Tatum. Beyond the arc. Connects from downtown.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
And so it's Boston easily grabbing this one. Showing
I smack clowns with mad style.
And the past few years, we've seen more of an emphasis on depth from teams around the league, Steve.
Yeah, the reason why is, Kevin, the speed of the game is the reason. Health has been a big reason. And obviously, the deeper you are, the better you are and have a better chance of winning a championship.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now Morant, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Brooks feeling it out a bit. And he drives in. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. It's the Celtics ball. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I was able to catch up with the Celtics head coach. He told me defensively they have to stop dribble penetration, challenge the lobs at the basket, and generally make it difficult to get to the front of the rim. They don't want this to turn into a dunk fest because that will not end in their favor. Guys?
Thanks, David. There's Jackson with the three. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. Tatum wide open. He fires one. Drains the three-pointer.
Nice work by Tatum. A better three-point shooter than many scouts thought he might be.
Jackson from long range. And another miss by Memphis. Boston's gone 1 or 2 from long range in the first quarter. And it's Jason Tatum with a three. Tatum's got 6.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
They set the pick. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And you know, Jason Tatum is one of those guys who can really do it all. He's got a versatile skill set that makes him a constant threat on both ends of the floor. Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Outside for Jackson. Sinks the three-pointer.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the three with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
And part of the Grizzlies' breakout 21-22 campaign, the emergence of Jaren Jackson Jr.
Triple J, GA missed most of the 2021 season with a knee injury he sustained in the bubble. When he was back at 100% for the Grizz, he provided serious rim protection, plus the ability to hit a three.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
Second violation. Boston ball.
And here's Boston. They're on a 12-3 run right now. Tatum, that's for 2. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
That was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
This has been a beatdown right here, possibly over before it began.
When he's hitting that shot, this offense becomes scary, even more difficult to defend.
Keeps the defense guessing. They don't know who to try to take away.
And here's Smart after Dillon Brooks was able to get the triple. Tatum down low, guarded by Bane. Tatum's shot is off. The Grizzlies trail by 8. And it's Brooks in the corner. Back to Jackson. And it's Brooks in the corner. Outside, Bane. Just 5 on the clock. It's up a 3. The rebound by the Celtics.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Tatum, and the dunk by Tatum.
Building up a big early lead they have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Out of bounds, Boston takes possession. .102 left to play here in the first. From past the arc. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 17 now.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
Cornette kicks to Smart. Brown the pass to Smart. Here's Cornette. Celtics passing it around. Pass to Smart. Morant against Brown. Boston needs to get off a shot. Here's Tatum. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Tatum's got 19 points.
And even back in high school, Tatum had the knockdown mid-range jumper. We don't see that as much from him now, but he's still got that in his bag. And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking.
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Brooks kicks to Morant. It'll count. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Good performance from Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
They came out firing from deep. It's always good for a team's confidence when you can start a game that high.
And not only that, their elite conditioning evident from the pace they're playing offensively. Boy, they are getting out and running.
So on the floor to begin things for Memphis here in the second quarter. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. And it's Morant in at the point. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for Memphis. A 12-point game.
We saw glimpses of Ja Morant's potential in his first 2 seasons in the league. But year 3, both Ja and Memphis took it to another level.
Here's Tatum. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Another level indeed for Ja Morant, his 3rd season Smitty in the NBA, and now he has joined the conversation for MVP.
Kevin, that scoring average well over 25 points per game. Morant is the leader of Memphis. The Grizz finishing in the top 3 of the West. Incredible for a 22-year-old.
And Morant throws it down.
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. Ja Morant's a reliable finisher.
Tatum passes to Williams. Tatum against Morant. Williams sets a screen for Tatum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And home court advantage can give teams a huge lift. Greg, how different is it playing in front of the hometown fans?
It's huge. I mean, they give you energy. You don't want to let them down, so you tend to dig a little deeper when you're playing at home.
Now here's Morant. In the corner, it's Payne. 3-pointer. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Big man plays by Steven Adams, using all of his height to dominate the offensive glass and end the play.
Payne against Tatum. Lets it go. No good off the back of the rim. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Jackson kicks to Bane. Tatum against Brooks. Morant sets a screen for Brooks. That shot misses. Good work defensively by Smart. Brown the pass to Cornette. Tatum looking around. To the inside. His first shot coming late. Here's Cornette. The kick out to Williams. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
Jump ball.
Cornette passes to Tatum. Boston again missing. The Grizzlies trail by 12. Morant reaches to Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 3 assists now in this one.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Now Brooks, after Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford is checked in for Luke Cornette. And Derek White subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Ball's knocked loose and stolen by Horford. White against Bain. Lets the 3 fly. And it's White missing. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Outside, Bain. Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Jackson kicks to Brooks. 6 to shoot. Over Tatum. The Grizzlies with another miss. Celtics leading by 9. Williams a screen on Bain. White finds Tatum. There's the drive, and Adams sends it back.
Look at Adams using all of his impressive reach, firmly swatting that shot away.
Morant drives in, goes back up, fires the 3. That shot no good, and it's Boston the other way. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Here's Horford. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Grizzlies trail by 9. Morant outside. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Brooks with no one around. Drains it from beyond the arc. Brooks has got 6 points.
With the ball in his hands, Ja draws so much defensive attention. Got his teammate a clean look.
It's hauled in by Adams.
Celtics foul. Marcus Smart.
Memphis shooting their initial free throws of the game right here.
Team foul.
The first one called.
How can you not love a player like Ja Morant? Came into the NBA ready to prove himself and just keeps getting better.
8 seconds left in the first half. Outside Tatum. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Thank you, David. And we'll be
27. The Grizzlies. 23.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
Smart is the point. White is on the wing. The post tandem, it's Horford and Williams. And it's Tatum in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics leading by 4. Outside Tatum. A shake. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility. And they haven't let points get away from them at the line tonight. That's always something that'll allow a coaching staff to breathe a little easier.
Jones from outside. Here's Aldama. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Tatum against Jones. Williams a screen on Jones. Tatum passes to White. Sinks the triple. White's got himself going there. His first points of the game in the deep ball.
Demonstrating how efficient he is. Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Here's Aldama, guarded by Horford. Jones with the screen on Horford. Aldama passes to Jones. Here's Aldama. Shot clock at 3. Here's Clark. The putback. Rebound by Williams. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Boston Celtics. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half. In the corner, Tatum with it. Drives to the hoop.
Well, this is where measurements don't tell the whole story. Clark is a tremendous shot blocker despite having an average wingspan. And the NBA has favored three-point shooting here as of late.
Which has made players like Luke Kennard very valuable in the process, GA. The lefty stroke of Kennard is a thing of beauty. And he shoots the three ball with such confidence. A sharpshooter Kennard is valuable. A guy who stretches the floor and works very hard.
And here's Tatum for 3. And again, Boston with the triple.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Pass to Aldama. To the left side wing.
Grizzlies foul.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
And some changes here for the Celtics. Luke Cornett comes in for Al Horford. And Jaylen Brown subbed in for White. Now here's Tatum. 28 points for him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Steven Adams picks one up.
Yeah, nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
Ja Morant, he's checked in for Memphis. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Jackson setting the pick here for Bain. Out to Brooks. The rebound by the Celtics. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Tatum with it. 30 points in the game. A three-pointer off the mark. The Grizzlies trail by 11. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Now, here's Morant for 3. And they'll get another chance. Jackson kicks to Bain. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Brown feeling it out a bit. Morant with the steal. Throws up, and then Morant slams it in.
I love his attitude. Ja Morant has the initiative to go after steals.
Bain against Brown. Outside, Smart. Brown right side. A second chance effort. And here's Tatum for 3. Buries it from three-point range. Tatum's got 33 points.
The quick thinking of Tatum. You have to be impressed with how he readies himself to shoot before he gets the ball.
And it's Morant missing. Here's Boston now. They're on a 13-5 run here. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. There's the pass to Cornett. Brown outside. Just 5 to shoot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Jaylen Brown at the line for 2 shots.
Second free throw, no good. Brooks outside. And so it's Boston looking at a 13-point lead heading into the next quarter. Defensive. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this speed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And we reach the 4th quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. So on the floor for Memphis. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Brooks in at the small forward. Here's Jackson. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I just love the way Jaren finishes inside with either hand. The defense can't really take everything away.
Here's Brown. Passes to Williams. Outside Tatum. Fires from deep. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Pass to Bain. Back to Morant. Outside for Jackson. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game.
Just look at what a sniper he is from long range. He's got such an unusual skill for a big guy.
And here's Tatum for 3. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. Trailing by 10. Jackson in the corner. Brown wide open. He fires. Connects from 3-point range. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle sticks for the Celtics?
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball. Quick hands causing a lot of steals.
And also, guys, they push the ball and been able to score in transition, trying to take advantage of playing in the open floor as often as possible.
To the paint, it's stolen by Adams. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits.
This is where Adams feasts. Get him the ball in his spots, and he does the rest.
Here's Tatum. It's hauled in by Adams. Adams has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. Morant dishes to Adams. Back to Morant. Adams with the screen on Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Morant.
And you've got to love the energy right now. They got hot when they absolutely had to.
They're so close now. They've got to keep their foot on the gas pedal.
Here's Brown. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
I admire the energy that Brown plays was so great at getting to the line.
That's off as well, so he misses both. Memphis with the ball. They're on a 12-3 run. Morant against Smart. Morant passes to Jackson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Smart.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
A little bit late there, but you tried to get into your opponent's head. Forced them to go somewhere else with the ball, and he did that.
Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Desmond Bain is a good option in these situations. Way to come through.
Smart on the wing. Kicks it to Brown. Driven in and finished off by Brown.
And with Brown, it doesn't matter what point in the game it's at. He's ready to shoot whenever and wherever he has the ball in a good spot.
And it's Morant missing.
Unusual for him, just a lack of concentration. Fails to finish the play.
And they double up Brown. Smart passes to Cornet. Back to Smart. Celtics passing it around. There's Tatum. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Outside, Dane. Here's Jackson.
The young fella, Jaren Jackson, has showed us the ability to step up and make big shots.
I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Brown kicks to Smart. Tatum on the wing. Hooks covering. The Celtics keep it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Got a piece of it. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
Big-time basket at a big-time moment.
This is why we all watch. The NBA is about these moments.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And they recover it. And so they choose to intentionally foul.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Timeout called. The Grizzlies.
Memphis.
They're down by 2. 7 seconds left to play in the final quarter.
Entertainment, everyone. Come on, make some noise. Fans, let's hear it. We're almost there.
Seven seconds left in the fourth. Here's Jackson. Oh, he couldn't make that shot go to force overtime. And so it's Boston sweeping by with the win. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I smack clowns with mad style.
like to play up-tempo, hoping to find lots of fast break points tonight, RJ.
Yeah, it could be tough when both squads have this type of speed. It makes it a little bit harder to escape the defense. And look, everybody will keep the ball locked up tight tonight.
The starters for the Memphis Grizzlies. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. And Edwards slams it in.
Can you say natural leader? Conley is especially effective at running the offense and involving his teammates through his passing.
Now here's Morant. 4-3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
One of the league's better floor generals, really over the last decade. Conley plays with an old-school pass-first mindset.
And Morant gets it to go.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
I just love the strong finish there inside.
Man, he's got that dunker's mindset, doesn't he? Always ready to pounce. Now here's Bane. Takes the 3. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Edwards, a pass to Gobert. McDaniels with it. He's picked up by Adams. Puts up a 3. McDaniels, that's good.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And around 2 minutes played here in the first quarter. Conley passes to Towns. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Real smooth, guys. Great job with the tip in.
Those are the kind of plays on the offensive glass that can tell you a lot about a player. Now here's Morant. 6 points for him. Crafty move. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Now, I understand that that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Conley passes to Towns. The kick out to Conley. Three-pointer. That shot off the mark. Now Memphis takes it the other way. And here's Morant outside. And it's rebounded by Karl Anthony Towns. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far.
You know, last year was all about forward progress for the Timberwolves, recording their second winning season since 2005, getting on track for future success.
Morant missing again. For Minnesota, they've got 5 of 7 shots to fall. Towns finds Conley. The kick out to Edwards. That one's good, and it's Conley who picks up the assist. Conley's got his 4th assist in this one. So what do you think the keys are that could help Minnesota continue to grow over last year?
Well, you know, there's always room for guys to improve their game, but I think it's really the intangibles, building trust amongst players and becoming a more mature team. Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. And Gobert with the stuff.
I love the ferocity from Gobert. Snagging that board and getting the putback, he wasn't going to be denied.
Here's Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And defensively, you have to make him work harder than this, or it's going to be a long night.
The kick out to Conley. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. Conley's got 5.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Whew, I love it.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Adams. Jackson, right side. Second shot opportunity, and he hits the jumper.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Edwards. 9 points in the game, and that one good.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
And here's Morant. Kicks it out to Jackson. Back to Morant. Just 5 on the clock. 13 feet out, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The explosiveness of Morant is just incredible. His motor and work ethic are both tremendous as well.
And Morant drops them both. Left side Conley. Towns with room to shoot. And that one off the back of the rim and in.
Well, Towns was the perfect selection there. He's always ready to strike with a quick shot.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for Minnesota. 11 points in the quarter. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. On the court for Memphis. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Towns. Left side McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. And stolen by Morant. Pass to Bane. Inside, Jackson, and the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Edwards against Bane. Edwards, a pass to Conley. Back to Edwards. Outside Conley. Clock at 4. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, save that for the dunk contest. That flush was so extra.
Whether or not this game is close, he's the same guy. Focused on finishing firm at the rim. Pass to Bane. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Impressive one-hand slam right there, B.A.
Man, as long as he's confident about it, I'm good with it. Maybe use 2 hands next time. He knows where he is.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Now here's Morant. Give him 8. The 3. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
Consistency from deep is going to be the biggest determining factor in Morant's ceiling. If he gets that, I think we're going to see some MVPs in his future.
McDaniels against Brooks. And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity. And he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Now here's Jackson. He has 6. Brooks outside. Lets the 3 fly. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota in the lead. And they're pushing it up. Oh, he can't miss. 8 for 8 after that shot. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 from deep in the second quarter. Morant against Conley. Bane with a screen on Conley. Pass to Bane. Oh, and makes it with a kiss. Bane's got 5 now.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Here's Towns.
2 minutes remaining in the half. 2 minutes.
To the inside. Here's Gobert. The shot won't fall. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Brooks, the pass to Adams. And here's Jackson. And it's all tied up. Give him 8 points now. Well, Richard, you had a long playing career. When you think of the great leaders you were around, what are some of the common threads?
I think one of the common threads are the guys that work the hardest expect the most from their teammates. That's something that I've always seen be very, very consistent with leaders, because leaders, especially leaders of men in professional sports, you have to lead by example.
You've got to give them credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
Important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
McDaniels from long range. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. Memphis has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Morant against Conley. Morant, the pass to Bane. Morant with a screen on McDaniels. From deep, Bane. Edwards pulls it in.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
Towns for 3, and so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Ah, the versatility of Towns, unleashing his outside game and presenting all sorts of problems for the defense.
It's blocked by Gobert, and he's able to get it back. Morant finds Adams. Morant against Conley. Adams with a screen on Conley. Here's Morant. Offensive rebound. Adams. Here's Bane. Anthony Edwards has been on display.
The Grizzlies, 32.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You love guys who can get their shots within the flow of the offense.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Conley in at the point. And that's the group of Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Minnesota with the ball. 3-point lead. The kick out to Edwards. Pass to Towns. Buries it from 3. Towns has got 8.
Impressive offensive versatility for big. He can show you a variety of looks.
Out to the right wing. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
On the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane.
And so he hits the technical free throw. And it's the Grizzlies with the ball. It's a 5-point game. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Right at the free throw line. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Yep, count it.
A great move. I mean, the defense has no response.
Yeah, taking it right to the rim. One imagines that might be discussed at halftime. That's going to be on the film.
Now here's Brooks. And a great assist by Morant as that one goes. Morant's got 3 assists in the game.
See, he had time to line it up, and you know what? He's capable.
And Edwards slams it in.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
The free throw drops for Bane.
At the line for the Grizzlies, Desmond Bane.
And Bane drops them both.
For a star like him, you get lots of opportunities at the line, and he's great at cashing them in.
It's big finish! Wow!
Okay, I see you.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark.
When it's this close, every bucket matters. You need good looks.
Edwards, there's the drive.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Free throw good, Edwards. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Now here's Jones. Pass to Aldama. And he throws it down with one hand.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed them early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Throw good, Edwards. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Outside Jones. That three's off the mark.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Gobert passes to Conley. Outside McDaniels. Uses the glass on the layup. And it's a 10-point Timberwolves lead.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Aldama grabs the board. Memphis is gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Jones. Ooh, he took a hard foul on the shot, so he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Since entering the league in 2015, Tyus Jones has proven to be as reliable as it gets. A multi-talented guard who plays to his strengths.
Clark is checked in for Tillman. And what you appreciate about Jones is how under control he is, Richard. He's never in a rush.
It's what allows the game to come so naturally to him. He's skilled at keeping things very simple, solid at setting the pace for himself and his squad.
The Grizzlies have gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. Jones, the pass to Clark. Nifty move. Oh, Clark with the slam.
Now, B.A., you know they would love for him to get more of those opportunities.
Well, that would cut into the deficit quickly if he does. And Edwards, here we go. Good D by Clark.
Fantastic defense, giving full effort.
Bain, the pass to Clark. Oh, Clark with the slam.
With the explosive leaping ability, he's able to play center despite being undersized.
It's Edwards on the wing. Tipped. Out of bounds. Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession.
Grizzlies substitution, Steven Adams, Jaren Jackson Jr.
Towns passes to Conley.
John Morant.
It's Edwards on the wing, guarded by Bain. Here's McDaniels, and it's Bain with the rebound. Bain's got his 5th rebound in this one. To the middle. And that one is stuffed right through.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
And you can feel the jolt of energy that he sent through his team. That is a huge boost in a tight game like this.
Minnesota with the ball. The Grizzlies making their last shot. And there's the call of Karl Anthony Towns. That's foul number 2 for him. And here comes the coach's challenge. He disagrees with the foul. He does not hesitate to ask for a second look. It's a pretty heated game. Every call matters.
And even with the coach's challenge,
the previous play is under review.
Many of these personal foul calls still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
There's 37 seconds left in the third quarter. Boy, the offense has been on point.
They have great timing and great...
Oh, wow! Unreal! That's what they came for. Wow.
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Towns can't get it to go.
That's the shot you hope for. Right at the rim. Just couldn't capitalize.
The Timberwolves again can't hit. Pass to Jackson. Over Edwards. No good. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves. He made... And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
You have to love his unselfishness and ability to make those around him better.
He does do a great job steering the ship for them out there and keeping the offense clicking.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. On the court for Memphis, Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Gobert inside, pounded by Morant. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Adams.
He clipped the ball there, but not enough to nab the steal.
That's fine. You love the effort, not making things easy for the opposition on offense.
And they blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance at another one at the stripe. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves. And that one falls for Towns. And the Grizzlies with possession here. Bane, the pass to Brooks. Back to Bane. Morant against Conley. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Morant with the slam!
Still a little bit of a streak shooter. Morant has been deadly accurate tonight. Man.
Conley passes to Gobert. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
Fourth quarter still young. Just over a minute played. Down low. Gobert with the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Conley against Morant. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
To tie it up. And it's good on the lay-in. Morant's got 9 points here in the second half.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
Out of bounds. It'll be Memphis' ball. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth here. Pass to Adams. Jackson outside. That one's wide left.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
Conley passes to McDaniels. The kick out to Conley. Oh, stolen by Morant. To the paint.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected. Conley finds Gobert. The kick out to Edwards. Outside Conley. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Towns. Now Gobert. Defended by Jackson. Gobert no good.
And it seemed like they lost track of time. The shot clock, in that case, got the better of them.
Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
Give this man the ball and he will make something happen. Morant rises to the occasion.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Towns for 3. He drops it from range.
Ice. He has absolute ice in his veins. This guy, he lives for these moments.
Jackson with a screen on Edwards. Jackson outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Big Jackson Jr. has a solid free throw shot, but will the pressure affect him?
And so he drops them both. And it's a 3-point game.
And in a close game like this, they can really rely on him to take care of business at the line.
Back to Towns. It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Towns. Outside Edwards. Oh, Brooks with the steal. It's a 3-on-3 fast break. Moran against Conley. Outside Morant. Back to Brooks. Just 5 to shoot. And they recover it. Pass to Bane. Here's Adams. Oh, he nails it!
Oh, such a cool customer. You can count on Adams making the right play in pressure situations.
And here's Conley. Here's Towns. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The officials were right on top of that one.
He gets the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4.
And pretty reliable from the stripe. Cat accepts the responsibility of stepping up in these spots. Hey, a steady hand at the line in a tough situation. He narrows it to a 1-possession game.
Pass to Adams.
And the game isn't over yet, but they have to move quickly.
Yeah, they need to focus on scoring every possession and not turning over the ball.
And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Conley. And the Grizzlies with possession here. 3-point lead. Payne, the pass to Morant. Back to Payne. Here's the 3. Counted from distance.
And man, is he in a zone right now. Seems like he can't miss.
Oh, stolen by Morant. Fires from deep. Off on that one. And so the Grizzlies take the win. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did.
I smack clowns with mad style.
Sparks flying down in the paint tonight. Greg, a couple of very talented centers matching up head-to-head in this one.
But with the way the game is played today, we could see them battling at the arc. Modern bigs make their presence felt now all over the floor.
So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then there's Smart. Then it's Williams. And it's Cornet in at the power forward position.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Here's Cornet. Takes a three. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
And good to get him going early. That shot should give him some confidence.
Perhaps he's set for a big night. I mean, he can be a difference maker for him when he's on his game.
A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
Thanks. I caught up with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
Thank you, David. They get the rebound. Williams. Gobert with the block.
And that's why you want Gobert on the floor. He's as good defensively as any big you will ever see.
This is his first free throw of the game.
And just 72% from the line a season ago. Not the greatest of numbers, but there are guys who are far worse off when it comes to free throw shooting.
Now here's Towns. The dish now to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. The pass to Edwards. Outside Conley. Feeds to Gobert. Minnesota needs to get off a shot here. And it's Jason Tatum with the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Just waiting for a chance to make a play, and when the pass was made, he's all over it. Just a fantastic steal.
And it's Brown missing. Timberwolves have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest. You know, when it comes to the Minnesota Timberwolves, for so long, they've struggled to be competitive. But recently, I think they've started to turn things around. I mean, they've got a nice core. They got a taste of the playoffs recently, and now look to build on that.
And here's Tatum for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Passes it to Towns. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That one on Smart.
Well, I like the way Towns plays such a physical style. It's tough on the officials, but the fact that he doesn't mind initiating contact gets him to the strike.
And for the Timberwolves, Clark, getting the #1 pick in the 2020 draft certainly helped their turnaround.
Yeah, that's rocket fuel when you're trying to move up, and they got a good one, a special one in Anthony Edwards. That guy is going to help them take major strides forward. This is an organization clearly on the rise.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That is his first foul of the game. And that rejection had some mustard on it. Huge, huge play.
A defensive play like that early in the game can go a long way. Establishes an attitude that you want to have during the game.
Now here's Tatum. From deep. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Williams with the steal. Outside Tatum. And the dunk by Tatum.
Look at Tatum. Get up. I love whenever he goes up with that kind of aggression and force. He's not messing around at all. Taking names and making statements.
Here's Conley. Back to Edwards. Down low. Here's Gobert. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Gobert's got his second bucket.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Brown outside. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Timberwolves leading by 4. And here's Edwards from the arc. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
And here's Tatum for 3. Basket made, just his 2nd this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
You know, a focal point for Tatum early on, increase the consistency from deep. and he's done that with a lot of lab work.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up. Brown with that amazing athleticism, putting on a show out there with jams like that.
That's how you power that one down, young fella.
He went hard to the hoop and did not disappoint when he got there.
Passivity is a no-no. You've got to attack.
And it's good, 2 points.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. Tremendous floor general.
A nice shot by McDaniel.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Brown. Offensive rebound. Cornette passes to Brown. Over Edwards. It's tipped. Here's McDaniels. Jaylen Brown with the rebound. Cornette passes to Smart. Tatum on the wing. This one for three. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Tatum's got 10.
I love seeing Tatum continue to work on that jump shot. I mean, he's a fantastic scorer, and with the jump shot added and refined, he's only going to get better.
Anthony Edwards has been leading the charge for the Minnesota Timberwolves. And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Timberwolves, what do you guys think?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Then it's Williams. Then there's Smart, and it's Cornette in at the four-man position. Pass to Williams. Tatum deciding where to go with it. And then jammed down as he goes right over Rudy Gobert.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style, showing off his dunking ability right there.
Smart against Edwards. No good on the shot. Good work defensively by Smart. The three from Tatum. That one doesn't drop. And Minnesota will come the other way. Here's Towns. It's in there. Conley with the assist.
Excellent job by Towns to stick with it. Didn't let the defender get to him there.
Outside Tatum. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Cornette. Tatum dishes to Brown. Just 5 on the clock. With the drive. It's hauled in by Karl-Anthony Towns. Towns has got his 4th rebound in this one. Boston grabs the miss. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Three-pointer. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Yes, that goes in. Conley's got his first bucket in this one.
Second chance points always hurt. Just not enough effort to block out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
Tatum wide open. He fires one. And a miss there on the triple.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Celtics trail by 5. McDaniels kicks to Towns. The pull-up. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And that's now 6 points for Karl-Anthony Towns. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
They've out-hustled their opponents so far in this one. A lot of points in the open floor, and that's giving them the advantage.
And the pass to McDaniels. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Towns. Passes it to Gobert. Rebounded by the Celtics.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Brown the pass to Tatum. Mark, just a few years ago, we saw a lot of teams toying with small ball lineups. But I think you'd agree, unquestionably, big men are back.
You know, Kevin, I would agree because simply when you look at it, there are a lot of really high-quality big guys that can do it inside and out. And so going small is a less frequent approach at this point, and it's one that poses a lot of challenges in my mind. Boy, tonight just gives you a picture of the potential of Edwards. I mean, this guy is an electrifying scoring guard.
Smart kicks to Tatum. No one near him. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Minnesota leading by 4. Poked away. Towns up top. 6 points for him. And he slams it down right on top of Robert Williams.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
Brown feeling out of it. Good, and it's Tatum picking up the assist. Brown's got 12 in the game.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Edwards dishes to Conley. Towns in the corner. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Outside Conley. For 3. It's hauled in by Cornette. Celtics trail by 3.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
Tatum against Conley. Lets it go from deep. No good on that one. And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach it. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter, sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
2 big men inside, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the 1. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. Pass to Smart. The 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Right side, Conley. There's McDaniels. That's in there. Conley with the assist. McDaniels got the lead up to 9 now for the Timberwolves.
And, you know, Conley developed great vision in terms of the floor, and that allows him to spot an open teammate.
Brown. Up top, Tatum. 12 points for him. Really left alone that Tatum. Tatum's got 14 points for the game.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Tatum, no good.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Brown wide open. He fires. Cans it from downtown. He's got 15.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
Takes the 3. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Tatum.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And Towns drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Pass to McDaniels, taken away by Williams. Poked loose. Brown with it, now defended by Gobert. Brown the pass to Williams. Here's Cornette, the tray. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Conley, banked in off the glass. Conley's got 4 points in the quarter.
It does a lot for Conley's overall game when he's attacking. He wants to give the D more to worry about than just passing and shooting.
And here's Tatum for 3. They get it back. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
This ball movement by Boston. Just 4 to shoot. Gallinari with the screen for White. Again, the miss by the Celtics. And so Gobert will bring it up for Minnesota. It's stolen by Edwards. And the dunk by Towns.
And defensively, you've got to be on the lookout for this. I mean, Towns gets up in a hurry now.
Gallinari attacking. Lots of room. It's good. Gallinari's got his first points in this one.
And I like the decision making. He's taking what the defense is willing to give him.
You know, more and more big guys in the league have that mid-range shot in their bag now, and they need it.
White looking around. From deep three-point range, Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. No one near Conley as he lets it go. Off target there, that would have pushed the lead to double digits. It's stolen by Gobert. From deep. And they'll get another chance. McDaniels finds Conley. Fires the 3. Out to Edwards. Five to shoot. Jacks up a 3. And once again off the mark by Minnesota. Celtics trail by 7. Here's White. Ball's knocked loose. Smart against Conley. Keeps it alive. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. Gobert's got 6 points.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with us. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. And Boston has possession. 6-point game. And a look at the 5 for the Celtics to start the 4th quarter. Smart is the point. White is on the wing. Gallinari is out there with Griffin. And it's Hauser in at the 3 spot. And there's the pass to Griffin. White against Edwards. And it's White missing.
You know, he's just chucking it up from distance this quarter. If you're going to do this, especially in the second half, you better make it.
Celtics trail by 6. Griffin finds White. The 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 8 rebounds in this game. Edwards with it. Outguarded by Smart.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than goes around him.
Passes it to White. It's stolen by Edwards. Just over a minute played here in the 4th. Outside Conley. Kicks it to Towns. Gobert trying to get open, and Towns the bucket on the assist by Conley. In a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for Minnesota.
And they've shown great focus on the defensive end, putting constant pressure on the ball and really disruptive in terms of what they've done defensively.
Yeah, you know, the defense just hasn't been able to keep up with them in this one. The transition game, as a result of good defense, has been very strong.
And that one drops. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident in taking on defenders and finishing.
And the turnover again by Boston.
Robert Williams. Luke Cornett.
Minnesota leads by 9. Conley the pass to Edwards. And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And the Celtics with possession here. Brown outside. Rudy Gobert with the rebound.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
You know, Towns' teammates love seeing this. They encourage him to get after it and look to score more often.
Outside Tatum. Kept alive by Boston. The kick out to Williams. Brown drives in. The Celtics get it back in a new 14. Tatum, that's for 2. And they have their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
And, you know, the lead just keeps growing. I mean, this game is not going to get out of their grip. They're going to keep pulling away.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
Both good from the line that time. 3rd minute of action now gone here in the 4th. Brown drives in and finished off by Brown.
And Brown is quite aggressive. I mean, a masterful penetrator who can take it to defenders when he drives.
And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 13. Brown jams it in.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Williams. First personal foul. 3rd team foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And Edwards drops them both. Celtics trail by 13. Tatum with it. Now defended by Gobert. And again, it's Boston converting.
Tatum's got a lot of options he can go to on his finishes inside. This guy is a smooth operator close to the hoop.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Free throw good, Edwards.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Boston has gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the 4th. The kick out to Tatum. Second shot opportunity, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him. 23 points for Jason Tatum. Edwards drives in, and Edwards with the stuff.
On the front foot, attacking the defense. This is Anthony Edwards at his best.
Smart dishes to Brown. Williams inside. Gobert on him. Williams gets the bucket.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Timberwolves.
Their inside game was what secured them to win tonight.
They had their way in the paint. And those are all high percentage shots but the defense couldn't stop him from getting down low.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
And, you know, there was no stopping him tonight. Whenever he got the ball, he was looking to score, and rightly so.
Out to Conley. Pass to Edwards. To the middle. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Clock at 4. Another miss by Minnesota. 30 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Jumps up. That one no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Driving inside. Rebound by Williams. I'm just not sure they have the time to pull this one off.
No doubt the clock is their biggest enemy right now. It just about take a magic trick for them to find the points they need.
Cannot let Tatum roll to the bucket. When he's got a head of steam, he's going to finish with power.
They made the most of their opportunities, looking comfortable and locked in throughout the night.
Boy, they've given their fans plenty to cheer about, that's for sure. Effort, skill, coaching, you name it, they've done it.
And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it.